Hello viewers, this is your boy Isaac. Welcome to the Cook Menu. There's a Ghanaian. A Ghanaian gonna do a Nigerian food? Can you imagine that? There has been always a conflict between the Ghanaians and Nigerians, but then they still have a good relationship in terms of everything. Alright, and so today we have a Ghanaian who is going to show us something from Nigeria. Alright, so are you guys ready? Let's welcome our beautiful lady, Ohemaa. Alright, Ohemaa, how are you doing?
I'm doing great, Isaac. How are you?
I'm doing fine.
Finally, I get to meet you.
For sure, you know. This girl has promised me for a very long time that she's gonna come on the show to cook us a Nigerian food. But today, I have really gotten her, and so, are you going to teach us something new?
Yes.
That we've never seen yet?
Yes, Isaac. So, we all know there's a conflict between Nigeria and Ghana when it comes to food and music, you know, whose food is the best. So today, I challenge myself to cook some traditional Nigerian food. It's called Egusi and pounded yam.
Pounded yam?
Pounded yam,
Oh, so Nigerians will say pounded yam.
You see, you know what they call it, fufu.
Oh, they call it fufu?
Yeah, but their fufu is pounded yam, but our fufu is, you know, the plantain and the cassava.
But I do sometimes hear them saying pounded yam, pounded yam. Is the pounded yam different from the pounded yam, or is it the same?
No, it's actually the same, but you know, we're in Canada, so we can be boiling the yam and be pounding it.
So viewers, it is so wonderful that, you know, a Ghanaian doing a Nigerian food. And so she said she's going to do pounded yam and agushi soup. Where are your ingredients, please?
Isaac, my ingredients are right here. Everything is here. But before we get started into what's here, you know, hygiene comes first. So we gotta wash our hands. So up to the sink we go.
Sometimes we forget that we are in the kitchen. You know, that is why it's so important for the women to be in the kitchen, alright? So we got, alright, help me here. So we first need to wash our hands. To wash our hands, what is our next step, please?
Yes, Isaac, so we're going to choose an apron so you don't stain your beautiful top.
She doesn't want me to stain my top.
Yeah, I'm going to choose red.
Alright. Oh, you want red?
Yeah.
Why is everybody taking red and then giving me blue?
Because blue is a man's color.
Blue? Oh, you know it. It's one of my favorite color too.
Yeah.
I don't want to say I have many favorite colors. It's not just only one.
Yeah, mine is pink anyway, so.
Hey, you're telling the boys? I don't want to. Hey, please don't copy her.
First, we have dried fish. This is our stockfish.
Stockfish?
Yeah. How about spinach here?
Oh, spinach. Okay, all right.
Normally, we're supposed to with the egusi. How the Nigerians do it? They use leaves. Like they have their own leaves that they use. But you know, we're in Canada, tribe and agushi. Okay. And we have a mackerel over here, fresh mackerel. Okay. And I have here another bell pepper. Okay. And just our seasoning.
What? Agushi has so many ingredients. What? I mean, a lot of ingredients.
I know.
This, that. It's about, what, 20 or 15 so far?
Roughly about 20, you know. I mean, the more the ingredients, you know, the Nigerians say better soup na money kill am.
Better soup na money kill am. Hey, you Nigerians, who are you? That you're making it. Have you ever dated a Nigerian before? How come you knew all this? Because I've been wondering how it...
Yes, actually, Isaac, yeah.
Yes. You are in or you are out?
No. I did date a Nigerian. This was like years ago.
Oh, Nigerians. Yeah. The ladies, who are you? And then you're making a Ghanaian taking all your boys. All right, anyways. Okay,
and then we have our pounded yam here. I mean, our pounded yam flour for that pounded yam.
Okay, so this is the pounded yam. Yeah, the pounded yam. Okay, all right. So where did you get all these things? I'm talking about the pounded yam. Yeah,
so I got it from a Nigerian store actually. It's called Weallcook African store.
Weallcook African store.
Yeah, it's a Nigerian store.
All right. We are not doing any advert for anyone, but anyways, that is where she got it. And so in case you want to get anything from them, probably you have to go to where?
Weallcook. Put it on your GPS. It will take you right there.
It will take you right there. Okay.
Yeah. So we're gonna start by steaming our meat. So I don't do much. I only use ginger, garlic, and onions. I know I didn't put that in the ingredients before, but I have a paste of it already, so I just add it to it and just add my onions. Good to go.
All right. So good to go.
This thing is hard. So yeah, I forgot to add the ginger and garlic paste when I was mentioning my ingredients, as I said. So this is it. I'm just gonna put a spoon of it into my meat for my seasoning. So I'm just gonna chop my onions.
Okay.
And put it in my meat to season.
Oh, okay.
There's no special way to this. Anyway, it's fine. Seriously.
There's no special ways?
No.
Anyway, it's fine.
Yeah. Oh, we say. I love cooking with my hands, Isaac. I don't know about you, but...
You love cooking with your hands?
Yes, I do.
Also love it.
I'm just going to add my salt to it.
Okay, your salt.
Normally, I just gauge it with my eyes.
You don't measure?
No.
Oh.
Isaac.
People are measuring things now. Everything now they are putting
I beg you. Now my mama teach me how to cook. You know, be say I go learn now for current day YouTube. You see, now mama that time you don't get measuring cup or measuring do 2 tablespoons, do 2 teaspoons. That's no day before.
That's no day
That's
before.
no day before. You see, now mama teach me so now so I can learn.
Nigerian though. I thought she be Ghanaian, but I never knew that she's Nigerian.
That's what I can learn now.
Speaking her Your boyfriend that you really dated, your ex, really got a, you know.
Honestly, yeah.
She taught you so much.
Yeah. I mean, I could speak a little bit of Igbo too, but...
Oh, Igbo? You want to say that too?
Oh, yeah. Keiki mere. It means how are you?
Keiki mere.
So when I say keiki mere, you say odemumma, meaning I'm fine.
Alright, so let's go.
So Isaac, keiki mere.
Odemumma.
Ah, Jehovah Boeze. Thank God.
Thank God.
Okay, so I'm just gonna add my seasoning to my meat. I have here Lamore spices. I know you're wondering where this is from. This is my own spices that I make from back home. Everything here is organic, so it has
let's see it. Let me see it. Lamore complete seasoning.
Yes.
Alright, and so you made this yourself?
Yes. So these ones have our natural spices. Like this one especially has turmeric, which is very good for your heart, and also it prevents cancer. So this is good for you. So anyway, so we have turmeric in there. We have powdered onions and ginger in there also. And this one is our meat and fish. Oh. So I'm gonna use this for our seasoning. Okay. So this one it has arentia. It's all natural spices.
It's all natural spices.
From Lamore. So it's Lamore spices.
Lamore spices. Right.
The egusi that we use is also from Lamore.
How can a Ghanaian do her own agushi? I don't understand. So amazing to have a Ghanaian knowing how to cook agushi soup and then making the agushi herself. Alright, anyway, so let's get it done because...
So, we put in our meat and fish spices from Lamore. I wish you guys could smell this, honestly speaking. I also add my complete seasoning to it. So the complete seasoning is basically what you guys, other people might call adobo. Adobo is basically the same thing. This one's the one that has the turmeric and everything in it. It's very good. It gives your meat a nice flavor and a nice aroma. I wish you guys could smell this. I don't full already. The aroma don't make me full already. I don't belly full. Okay, so we're gonna leave our meat to cook. So I'm gonna leave it for about 30 minutes, and I'll be checking on it to see there's still water, and there's still water in it because we don't want our meat dry now, right?
All right, and so while this is simmering.
Yes, Isaac. So I'm gonna get my egusi stew started. So I'm gonna blend the bell pepper and the scotch bonnet. Okay. And the other pepper. This is called the shepherd pepper. Anyway.
The shepherd. Okay.
Yeah. So we're gonna blend these, and I already have my chopped onion. So let's get it rolling.
Okay. But is it a difference between this and that? Because I don't know why you have too many peppers. We have green. Is it a green or what? A red or whatever pepper?
Isaac, I don't know.
You don't know?
Now this not so they teach me say me I do one. So when I went, I saw they said bell pepper, red pepper. I saw these. I said let me just try it.
This guy don't do babao. And so your mother started showing you this. You've been following this same procedure. You've never changed it.
No, I know. But this egusi stew, as I said, I learned it from a Nigerian.
Oh, from a Nigerian. So that is the way she taught.
Yeah. So they said like scotch bonnet and then bell peppers. Ah, okay. So I saw these bell peppers. So I'm like, let me try.
I was gonna ask because since she is from Ghana and then she's not from Nigeria, I don't think she might know an alternative, or there's an alternative in case you don't want to use this.
To be honest, no, there's no alternative. If you don't want to use it, I think you can just use the your Scotch bonnet.
Okay.
But the bell pepper, actually, the reason why they added to it gives it a nice aroma. It gives it a nice flavor. That's why they added to it.
All right. Let's get it rolling then.
So yeah, we're just gonna start blending our peppers. Okay. So I'm just gonna put everything in here, and here, and here.
Be careful. This your blender not. It's too tall.
I like my things tall and big.
You yourself, you're tall, and so anyways. That's good.
Yeah, I'm just gonna add a little bit of water to it.
All right, and so viewers, I am reminding you that you're watching the Cook Menu, all right? And it has always been Isaac, your boy. All right, today we have a Ghanaian lady, beautiful one, showing us a Nigerian agushi soup and pandia.
I'm just gonna pour my blended peppers into a bowl.
Okay.
Season our fish.
Okay.
I didn't want to add it to the meat, so we're gonna boil it separately.
Okay.
I'm just gonna same process like the meat. I'm just gonna do it onions, garlic and ginger paste, and then a little bit of my meat and fish seasoning. That's it.
All right. Okay. So let's see your fish, all right? And so that is our fish, and then we're gonna add our onions.
Yeah. In case you're wondering what fish I'm using, it's just mackerel.
Mackerel fish. Yeah. All right. Okay. Is it a mackerel fish that you use for agushi soup, or you can use any other fish?
It depends on what fish you want, you know.
Oh, okay.
Whatever fish. Me personally, I love fish, so I eat mackerel a lot.
She loves fish, and I love fish too.
Yeah.
It's healthy.
You know, fish is a rich man's food, though.
It's for the rich. It's for the rich.
Yeah.
But anyways, everybody can, for Canada, everybody can afford it, so it's not only for the rich.
Now for a chop. Fish money, no they buy land, no they buy plots, no they buy house, no they buy car. Use that money chop.
Hey, it not be the same small money where people they gather with.
No, I beg chop.
I beg chop.
So why would you gather $5 to go buy a land?
That would take you almost 100 years. But then you'll be dead and gone.
I beg you chop,
Hey, and so you for chop,
You for chop. I know, I forgot. So we have this fish sauce here. I'm just gonna add a little bit to my fish whilst it's seasoning. To give it the
flavor too. Alright. Okay.
Leave it to cook for like 10 minutes, that's about it.
Alright, and so that is also going to simmer for about 10 minutes, and that is about it. Alright.
Next, we're gonna prep our egusi. So,
is it agushi or agusi?
Yeah, honestly, the Nigerians call it egusi.
Egusi.
But I think we Ghanaians call it egushi. I don't know.
Anyways, whichever agushi or agusi is the same agusi.
Anyways, I add onions to it, and then I add water, and make it into a thick paste. That's what I do. Other people add, I know other people do add crayfish to it. Okay. But I just prefer to add onions because it gives it a nice,
Oh, okay. Yeah. All right. Okay, I see.
And you understand why I said that when we're making the stew?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So as I said, you add your onions and just make it into a thick paste.
Okay.
This is how thick I want my paste to be.
Okay.
And I'm just gonna add a little bit of salt to it. And then I'm gonna leave it sitting for a while. Okay. It doesn't have to sit for a while, but since we're boiling our meat and we're not ready, I'm just gonna leave it to sit.
Okay. Yeah. But can't we do it at the same time? Yeah. Or the meat has to be done before you can.
No. You could do it at the same time, but I'm just prepping everything for the sake of the video.
For the sake of the video. Yes. So this my video is bothering me too. So every day we have to. Hey.
Yes.
All right.
So yeah, we're just gonna leave it. I'm just gonna add my ginger and my garlic paste to our fish. Okay. To season.
To season.
There's already onions in there.
Oh, okay. So, all right. Did you make this ginger yourself too?
No, but I'm thinking of adding it to Lamore spices.
Hey, Lamore spices do bring things so.
I think our meat needs a little bit of salt, so I'm just gonna add a little bit of salt. Also, when you're cooking your meat, you want to mind the water because you don't want to put too much water in it because we need all the flavors, all the aroma, all the spices, you know. So you want to ease up on the water. See, just put a little bit, and as time goes on, you will see if you need more water, just add a little bit more, but not too much. As our fish is cooked, so I'm just going to put it in a bowl. And the stock from the fish, I'm going to put our stockfish in it because the stockfish is hard. And I don't want to cook it in the oil for too long. Okay. So I'm going to boil it a little bit to make it soft.
Hey, alright, so stockfish going into a stock. Water. Okay. So
I'm just going to cook it for like 2 minutes. Okay. Nothing major. To get all my ingredients, all the flavors.
Alright.
Okay, and let's check up on our meat.
Okay.
We want to make sure it's soft and we still have the water because we need the stock to make our soup. So our meat is doing fine, but it needs a little bit more water. So I'm just going to add a little bit of water. To our meat. It's almost done. We're almost there. Let's just give it about roughly like 5 to 10 minutes and see how it goes. And our stockfish is done, so I'm just gonna drain the water. Our stockfish ready.
Okay. There's one stubborn stockfish, right?
It's okay.
There's one stubborn. She wants to get out. But anyways, whatever happens, we are going to chop it. We will kill it and kill it and kill it again.
Our meat is done. In the same pan, boil the meat in. I'm gonna make our soup in it.
Our soup.
Yes.
So what are you putting in right now?
This is our palm oil. So we start off with our palm oil.
Our Zomi palm oil. From Ghana, right?
Yes. Well, yes, it's from Ghana.
From Ghana.
So I'm just gonna put my chopped onions in the palm oil. And when you're cooking your onions in the palm oil, don't let it cook more than 2 minutes. Otherwise, your food is gonna be sweet. The onions is gonna make it too sweet because the egusi is already sweet, and you don't want your food too sweet. So don't let it cook more than 2 minutes. It's 2 minutes maximum for onions. Onions is sizzling, so we're gonna add powdered shrimp. I normally add powdered shrimp. Other people, you could add crayfish also, but I add powdered shrimp. Mind you, 30 seconds maximum. So I'm just gonna put about two teaspoons of it. Stir it for like 30 seconds. Don't let it cook more than 30 seconds. I'm sure 30 seconds is already up. So next I'm gonna add our locust beans. As I said, Ghana for your friend dawa dawa. But Nigerians, and the English name is locust beans. And you don't have to add it if you don't like the smell, because it has a funny smell, but it gives your food a very good taste. But you don't have to add it if you don't want. You can add momone, or what Nigerians call it ogiri. But Ghanaians, we call it momone. You could also add it to it in place of the locust beans. So I'm just gonna let that also sit in there for about, just say, a minute. Also, my palm oil is on medium heat. You don't want your oil on a high heat. We're gonna add our blended peppers to our oil. Okay. So I'm just gonna put it in. Okay. Alright, and so we are adding our blended what? So this is blended scotch bonnet or bako cheton or whatever pepper you have, and the bell pepper. Okay. And I mean the 2 bell peppers that I had. Okay. So that's all. I'm gonna leave this to cook for about let's just say for about 5 minutes. How does it smell? It smells so good, but it looks like you're sweating. Why? Are you afraid of the Nigerians? No, I'm not. It's just hot because I'm close to the fire. Afraid? No, far from that. I thought you were scared of the Nigerians. No, you're doing something wrong. You know Isaac don't know it. I mean, you know, everybody has their own technique of cooking, you know, but this is just how I learned it and how I'm making it.
Oh,
but let's just wait for the final result. Don't judge a book by its cover.
Don't judge. Oh, okay. Well, I wouldn't judge because right now I can see you are in the right track. And so we are not going to judge. Okay. But our testers will be over there. They are even hungry. But anyways, we are not giving them much. If you want to eat, go home. And so, all right. And so soon our testers will be here to test to see indeed if it is a Nigerian Egusi or a Ghanaian Egusi.
So next, I'm gonna add my stockfish to our where we have
the palm oil and then the blended ingredients.
Exactly.
All right. So there we go. We're adding our fish, the stockfish, right?
Yeah, the stockfish
into the stew. No, soup. Nigerians call it soup.
Nigerians call it soup.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Anything they eat with swallow, they call it. Anything they have to swallow, anything they eat with it, they call it soup. But in Ghana, it involves palm oil, so we'll call it stew. But in Nigeria, we'll call them egusi soup. But in Nigeria, get the fusha, so whatever name they want to name it, is up to them. So Isaac, I personally, I like frying my meat. If you want, you could put it in the oven, but I want to fry it. Okay. So I'm just going to put in my oil and then, you know.
All right.
I'm going to fry my meat now. For you to know your oil is hot, you want to hear that sizzling sound, that sure sound, you know. That's how you know your meat is ready. I have my stock in my soup now, so once again I'm gonna let it boil for a little bit. So now I'm just gonna add my complete seasoning from L'Amour and a little bit of salt.
All right.
At this point, you wanna add your dry fish. I'm gonna add it to our stockfish. I know you're probably wondering, oh, there's a lot of meat going into it. As I said, better soup na money kill. So we're just gonna leave this for a while, let it cook for a bit, and then I'm gonna put my egusi in very soon.
Egusi, and then we'll be almost done with the.
That's it.
That's it.
Guys, like I said, I don't want my meat too dry, so it's okay. I'm gonna take it out now. Okay.
I'm so excited. Can't wait to try it.
Me too.
A food with full of meat and fish. That's agushi soup from Nigeria.
Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you egusi, our main character. So now we're gonna put our egusi into our soup now.
What? The agushi itself is gonna go in.
You gotta dump it in. No, you gotta spread it all over because we need it to be lumpy. We need the lumpiness in it. Get our egusi to cook for about, I'm going to cover it up for about 10 to 15 minutes whilst we do our pounded yam. I'm going to put my pounded yam into the water. Okay. Into our boiling water, hot water right now.
Alright. And so it has to be always boiling.
Yeah, it has to be hot. But there are different ways to cook it. Some people cook it in the microwave also. Okay. But I prefer to cook it on the stove.
On the stove, yeah. Alright, okay. Okay, What? Is that a pounded yam that you're cooking?
This is our pounded yam.
Alright. Okay. I think I should try it.
Yes, you should.
Let me just have it. Alright, and so viewers, I am going to have a try of the pounded yam. It has to be fast all the time?
No.
You try to do this in order to get the mud out of it. You see all the time, we have some little dogs inside, alright? And so the little dogs, some of them, some people may call it babies, but we are going to do it to release it and make it mummies.
So we're gonna start our egusi soup now.
Okay.
As you can see, we've got our lumpy. We've got our lumpiness.
Okay.
I don't want it too lumpy. I just want the texture. Okay. That's how I like my soup.
All right.
So once we get the texture, we are good to go. As you can see, our egusi is almost done now. So I'm gonna add our fish to it. The fish that we steamed first.
Okay.
We're just gonna add it to it.
All right.
Our fish has already been steamed already, so it doesn't need to stay in here and boil forever. Okay. So I'm just gonna add our spinach now, and we're almost done.
And we're almost done.
Yes.
Oh, Ohemaa, Ohemaa, and the agushi soup. What are you jamming the Nigerians? They are good at this.
Yeah.
Or you always tell them that they're also good?
No. I mean, it's their food, it's their origin. I mean, I learned it, so.
But you're proud of yourself. I can see that, you've learned it and you've learned it so good. Yes. Alright, and so viewers, if you really want to know much of how cultured foods are cooked, continental foods, everywhere in the world, I ask you to please subscribe to TheCookMenu, and you're not going to miss anything from the world. Alright? And so once we are bringing you this, we are also bringing you the culture of the people.
Our last step, I normally just top it off with a little bit more crayfish to give it a nice aroma.
I was gonna ask you, why did you wait until now that you're gonna add this?
The crayfish, yeah. I just add it when I'm done with this. So I'm just gonna add a little bit to it.
Okay. Right.
And that's it.
That's it.
And stir it up.
What? Alright viewers, and so we are done with our pounded yam. Our tester is so hungry. She has been waiting for long, and I think the food looks very appetizing. It looks very amazing and great, but yet we need our tester to come in. And so we have our very beautiful lady. She's so nice looking, a very fetching and charming lady. Alright, so this lady is from Congo, and she is going to prove if the food tastes good or not. And so are you ready? Let's welcome our lady, Gigi. And so that is our lady Gigi, right?
Yes, Gigi.
Gigi, and so Gigi is from Congo. Your background is from Congo.
Yes.
Have you ever tried agushi soup before?
I've tried it once, and I liked it. I mean, Nigerians have the best foods ever, so I know for a fact that I'm going to love this as well.
You know for a fact that she's going to love it as well. Alright, and so we have our food set right here.
Okay, good.
On the dining table. Alright, and so we're going to dance to our dining table to have a taste.
Good, my stomach is going to dance all the way there.
Alright. Ready?
Super excited.
I can see that. Alright.
Just smelling it, it already smells delicious. I hope it tastes how it smells.
Have a try. Have a try.
Awesome.
I'll have a try.
Just going to make sure.
Alright.
Oh, it's black fufu.
It's black fufu. It's black pounded yam, right?
Wow.
Yes. Nice you have it white. What?
Oh my god.
What?
One more.
One more? What? Gigi needs one more. I think she's enjoying it.
Wow.
You're enjoying it?
This is amazing. And what's crazy is I don't really eat pounded yam or fufu at all.
Okay.
And I'm loving this. I can eat this every day.
You can eat this every day? Are you going to turn in Nigerian? Huh?
Maybe if I find a husband that's Nigerian. I'm joking. It's fine.
Alright, and so she She loves Nigerian food. She's already dying for the padiyam, and you can see she is killing it.
Amazing.
And because of that, I think she's already falling in love with Nigerian.